Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayna and I do a ton of different content. Today we're doing a weekend vlog. We have a few errands to run this morning. We're just getting ready. We're going to a pumpkin patch with some friends. It's called Good Earth. It's right down the street from us in our little area. It's a small pumpkin patch in a little store. And then we are also going to go get my bridesmaid's dress that's been ready for like 2 weeks now because it does really need it. This morning did take an unexpected turn because my daughter turned out to not be feeling good. It was actually running a fever, but we made it work. Outside. So, I don't know if we're going to the pumpkin patch today. Look at my poor beautiful baby. She woke up this morning and said that her legs hurt, but I thought it was just how she was laying and she wasn't crying or complaining or anything. And then when we were in the bathroom getting ready, she just randomly started crying, just like actually crying, tears. And I was like, what's going on? So I turned the camera off and she wouldn't tell me what's wrong. Every single time I asked her, she refused to say anything. She cried harder. So she laid down and she watched Mickey and she calmed down while I was doing stuff around the room after I laid with her for a second, but she didn't want me to touch her. And then I took her temperature because I was like, you feel a little warm. And she felt a little warm this morning too, but I thought it was nothing because she's a sweater and a hot sleeper. And it's about it's 100. It's right at 100. So sure, if she wanted to go to the pumpkin patch, she still wanted to go to the pumpkin patch, or she would stay here. And she said, yeah, she did. And she perked up and everything. And I was like, okay, because we're supposed to meet some people there. She still wanted to go because she looked fine, or was acting fine after that little thing. And she won't tell me what's wrong with her. And nothing, she said her leg hurt this morning. That was it. See, now she's smiling. Now she's smiling. So I don't know what's going on. I came back up here to get her dressed and she didn't like it when I was getting her dressed and she just started screaming again. Well, she doesn't like it when I get her dressed anyway, but you being all sluggish. You sure you want to go to the pumpkin patch? Are you sure? And I got her in this cute dress. So this is the dress Mommy got you last weekend. Yeah. My sweet girl. You want to go get in the car? Okay, let's go. You okay? You look so pitiful. I got my dress. And Emmy. Poor pitiful Emmy. She's not having it right now. She won't even let me put her shoes on, put her socks on, but the black shoes that she's fallen in love with, she won't even put on. Honey, you look so tired. I don't think this is a good idea. Okay. Look, baby, the pumpkins. Wow. Let's go get some pumpkins. Wow, there's so many people here. Don't know if this is a good idea. Is Emmy driving? Yeah. Oh, honey, you look so beautiful. Emmy's driving. So who are we waiting on? Aunt D? Yeah, Auntie. Andy. Did you find a pumpkin? Did Amy find her pumpkin? This is how you jerry-rig a stroller when you don't know how to work it. Andy's coming back. She had a lot of cars.
Okay, what did I do from the first week off?
It was like 99 or something. Alright, so we are leaving the pumpkin patch now. We were here for barely 30 minutes. She did not enjoy herself. She literally was in the stroller the whole time, looked lethargic and tired, and her face was all red. And it's like really hot in there too. So we're definitely going to try this again at a later date. This was not a good idea to come. I definitely made a mistake coming, like just asking her if she still wanted to come and do this, because no, we should have just stayed home. We took Deanna and we took her temp like while we were getting everything in the car, and it was 102. So yeah, no, this was a bad idea. But she kept giving me mixed signal story, like she would be fine one second and not good the next, and she didn't actually start looking like really like bad in my eyes, like droopy, like until we were leaving David's bridal. And Deanna was already on the way at that point, and she lives on the other side of town, so I felt completely horrible if I would have been like, hey, yeah, we're not going. I'm gonna stop and get us something to eat, or rather me, I doubt she's gonna eat, and then we're gonna go home and lay down. I do have to go pick up a grocery order from Kroger at 1 o'clock, and if she's sleeping, I'm just gonna see if I can have my husband's grandparents come stay at the house with her for a few minutes while I go and pick that up. My in-laws were supposed to have her this afternoon, but I'm about to call them as well, and she was gonna stay the night with them tonight and just hang out with them like normal. We met how high it is was because of how hot it was inside of that thing and outside, because it's really muggy and just nasty. So I'm really hoping that it's that. So hopefully it'll go down within the hour or so. Well guys, I got her to eat a french fry. Do you want another one? Yes. Here you go. My mom called me after I got off the phone with my cousin because we were supposed to go to a birthday lunch for her cousin. And I was like, hey, yeah, so she has 102 fever, we're not coming. My mom called me and she said to check her mouth because her other cousin, who stays with my mom, he's about 1.5 years younger than her. Apparently he got a viral infection with ulcers in his mouth. To check her mouth, and I did, and I thought I saw little red bumps, but she really wouldn't let me see. And she hasn't eaten anything all day, and she kept refusing this, but then when it came in, now she's eating. You another one? No, you're good? Do you want something to drink? No? Okay. She might have what he has, that viral infection with the ulcers in his mouth. She was exposed to him Wednesday morning. For viral infection, you can't take any medication for it. You just take meds to help with a fever, but thankfully they said within 48 hours he was back to normal. He's fine today. My in-laws still want her, so I'm gonna go home and get her fever down, let her take a nap. And your juice. I got her to eat a couple more fries. She's drinking juice. And we're watching Cars. So. Alright, so it's about 15 before 2. And I'm headed to Kroger to get the pickup order. My parents are at my house right now with Emmy. She was asleep and woke up about 5-10 minutes ago and asked for yogurt melts, which she did eat, and then drank some more juice. She's definitely in a much better mood. She's actually downstairs playing. She's talking. She was this morning, so I definitely think that the Motrin I gave her and the little like 45-minute nap that she had definitely made her have a little bit of energy and feel a little bit better. Still like really hot. So, but I haven't checked her temp again. But I'm gonna give the Motrin a little bit more time to kick in. I feel bad because I asked them to come over to watch her because she was asleep, but she woke up. But you know, it's fine. I'd rather her not have to go out the house unless it's absolutely necessary. Here are my groceries. So the forecast is definitely looking a lot better as far as the hurricanes and storms come in, but we still stocked up on some paper goods and water. All right, we're laying down on the couch for a few. I needed to sit down because I'm looking for a new robot vacuum cleaner because the one that we have decided to roll over my dog's poop yesterday while we were at work. Turn it on every single time she sees it on the dog, so she did yesterday morning. So I'm assuming my dog pooped in our dining room at some point yesterday morning before it was put on the dog. Home from work, she went to press the button when she got home, and let's just say I heard it like was making it sound like it was dragging something on the floor, so I picked it up, turned it over, and was like completely disgusted. So I literally was like cleaning it in our kitchen sink for 45 minutes, and I downed it in water, and you're not supposed to. So I was expecting it probably not to work again, but to be honest with you, that was so nasty that I don't want that in my house anymore anyway. So I let it dry overnight, and a good bit this morning, and just tried it, and it's not, no. So, and it still smells like poop. So I'm just done. So I went on Facebook Marketplace, which is where we got that one in the first place, to find a new one. And there's one that's a couple miles down the road that looks really good condition, only $55. We got that one for $50. So gonna see if she messages me back and I can go get that one. Ma'am is still doing great. I got home and parents, and she played fine. She talked. She ate animal crackers and cookies and drank some more of her juice, and she's been fine. Played with her for a little while, put away the groceries, changed over the laundry, and out my pantry and some of my fridge. So I got a good bit of things done. I really want to scrub the dining room, and my floors look a little nasty, which is why I was like trying the vacuum cleaner to see if it would do that while I go scrub in there, but it's just not having it. So I think that I might clean up a little bit more, and then we'll probably head to my in-laws, because she seems good enough to go over there and I feel comfortable. So her fever's down. She's definitely not nearly as hot as she was, and she's acting normal. So yay. So I did some updates to baby boy's room. I spray painted this, and I spray painted the mirror, and I also put that up. That's probably not going to end up staying there. The crib needs to be spray painted, but also needs to be sanded, which I just remember that I told my husband to get a sander from the store at Walmart the other night, and he did not do it. I just realized that, because that really needs to get done. I've been really working in here hard. Yes, ignore that. This carpet is getting torn up, but that's pretty funny. But yeah, so I just want to give you guys a little update. This was mine that I had in my room growing up, and then I gave it to Emery. It was white, and then I spray painted it this copper goldish color for baby boy. Yeah. So it's much later now, and you can probably barely see me because it's dark. It's 10 p.m. I am headed back to my side of town where my in-laws live since 5 o'clock. That last clip you saw, we left and we went to the dollar store to see if we could find some more things for her party, but they didn't have anything, and also needed laundry detergent because I forgot to put that on my Kroger order, and they didn't have any either, which was odd. I was trying to kill time before I went to this side of town because I had found a robo vacuum that I was talking about on Facebook Marketplace, and the lady had texted me back saying that it was okay to pick it up today, but I was waiting for her to send me the address, and it took her forever to get back to me. So I was like, I just need to go to that side of town. So I got to my in-laws house about 5 o'clock, but I was there until 7 maybe. I can't remember the exact time I left, but Emmy spiked a fever again. It was like 103. So she was perfectly fine. We were at the dollar store when we left the house. She was acting normal and everything, and I didn't feel that she was was hot yet or whatever. But when we were leaving the dollar store, I was like, oh, she's kind of warm. And I looked at the time, I was like, yeah, it's about time for her next dose, because I gave her the first dose of Motrin medicine at 12:45, and it was 4:40 at that point. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely time for her next dose, and we'll give it to her when we get to the house. And she fell asleep in the car, and then when we got to my in-laws, she was, still tired. She had literally just woken up from her nap, and she needed the medicine. So we gave her the medicine. We took her temp, and it was 103. And I was like, what the fuck? It was higher than what it had been before. So obviously the medicine needed to kick in, and I felt weird about leaving her there. Actually, we laid on the couch together and we watched funny cat videos on YouTube. So, and she got up and played in between. She was talking, she was laughing hysterically at the TV. So she was fine. I mean, she was acting normal, but her fever was still high. And we kept checking her temp, and it was going down, but it was going down really slowly. So when I left, at 100, okay, I feel comfortable. I'm gonna go. And I went to my friend's house who lives right down the street to check on her because she went to the pumpkin patch with us early today, but we didn't really get a chance to talk or catch up or anything like that. Emmy wasn't feeling good. We were barely there, so, and I was paying attention to her, and yeah, I was just not, I was tired at that point too and hot, so it didn't happen, and I kind of wanted to stay on this side of town for a few just in case anything happened with Emery. I trust my in-laws implicitly, and same with like most of my, like my support system, I trust wholeheartedly, so it's very easy for me to leave her with people, like, and I'm very trusting, and so I don't worry, but obviously if you're a parent leaving your sick kid, it's hard for anybody, so it takes me a second. I have a really great support system that I utilize, and I'm home by myself, and 24 weeks pregnant, and it's just a lot, and I know that I would worry more at the house with just her and me than I would with her being with my in-laws. I know that may sound strange. It's accurate. You know, I'm pregnant, I'm tired all the time, and I'm not going to get a good night's rest because I'm going to be worried about her. My husband's on shift and I'm by myself, and I have bad anxiety when it comes to, like, the two things that I worry about the most in this world is someone breaking into my house and human trafficking. So my brain is constantly thinking about, what am I going to do if someone breaks into my house while my husband's gone? So I know that I would worry way more being at home with her by myself than I would with her being with my in-laws tonight. So regardless, she's there, and I stayed at my friend's house for a while, and we talked and we caught up, and now I'm headed home. I called and ordered pizza pickup, like that's right next to my house, before getting there because I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything but oat milk cream pie at her house since lunch, watch an ASMR video and go to bed. So that's the plan, and that's kind of what happened, catching you guys up on everything this afternoon. Y'all, this looks absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Like, how can we not? And this blanket right here, it's a quilt that Brandon's grandmother made. She's Omi to our kids because she's great grandma and Oma to us, but she made this for baby boy, and Emery has her own one as well, and it's so pretty and so soft. I love this. He's burying a squirrel that our dog, I don't know if our dog caught it or not, but ran in the yard with it. Poor squirrel. With my bump. We're in Academy looking for a new clip for my husband's gun and bullets, and now he wants to take me on a date next weekend to the driving range where we can buy one and try it at the same time because he's scared of how this world is turning out. Do it again. What'd you say? Woo, touchdown! Woo! As you can see, we got our new robot vacuum, and it's cute. We just turned it on. We just got home from football. It's about 5 o'clock, and we wanted peanut butter. And let's just say that she did not have a nap this Sunday either. So see, she is just a tad bit cranky. That's okay. She is feeling better. She did not wake up with a fever, but they gave her some Motrin because after about a couple hours, like, it kind of went to like 100, and then she was fine, and she was playing, she was outside, she was playing with the baby, she's been running around, had a good time with football. She's been eating. I definitely don't think it's the same thing that her cousin has, my nephew, with the ulcers and stuff, because she isn't complaining about anything in her mouth, even though she's not eating as much as she normally does. She's not complaining about anything in her mouth at any point when she eats or drinks. So it's definitely not that. But, like, she's asking for peanut butter right now, which is what I'm making her. But she's definitely cranky. So I don't think it's just change in seasons. It's just that time of year that's happening. She does feel a little warm now. But she didn't take a nap, so that's also that. And the fact that she hasn't been getting medicine consistently today, which she honestly probably should have. So I'm going to give her some Motrin after she eats this, and we're going to take a bath. But hopefully she stays awake, because I do not want her to fall asleep before 6:30, otherwise she's going to be up tonight, and we're not doing that. Brandon came home this morning after going to pick up the inflatable he put out on Friday, and we just talked and hung out. He had a rough night. He ran calls all night, so he didn't really sleep, so he did take a nap overall, and he's pretty tired. And then we went and ran some errands, like got the rubber vacuum, went to Academy, and then we went to football, and now we're back home. Just gonna chill and hang out. I am absolutely not kidding when I tell you I live off of those things. I know I look like a hot mess, but it's also 7 o'clock and the sun's going down, so the lighting in here is horrible. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. Emery is upstairs cuddling in bed with Brandon. They're both about sleep. We played in her room for a little bit because she got a burst of energy, which I don't know where that came from. And she actually ate a ton. She ate some Fruit Loops. She ate like a bite of peanut butter sandwich. She ate some yogurt melts and some cheese balls. So yeah, she had a decent little evening there of food. So we're going to call it a night. I am making myself that pizza yet again. I ate pizza last night too. Like, I legit, dig into this entire pregnancy, my cravings have been pizza, like for the majority of it from the very beginning. So I'm gonna eat that, and my season finale of my show Big Brother tonight comes on 8:30. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.